Hey guys, what is going on? Welcome back to the portfolio. Welcome back to the channel. As I do with every video, I want to start off by saying thank you to all the subscribers, all the viewers on the channel, showing the channel so much support. Immensely appreciate that. If you guys are new to the channel, if you've checked out some of the prior videos, if you like the content, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. And again, if there's any topic you guys want seen discussed on the channel, please let me know in the comment threads down below, and I'll do my best to get out a video for you guys. For today's video, I thought I'd take a look at the February dividend payments on the portfolio. February was a very good month for the portfolio. 18 dividend payments for a dividend payment overall of $918.50. So very good month as opposed to last month. Please take a look at that prior video. I went through and detailed all of the dividend payments. So this is a substantial increase from last month. Again, $918.50 on 18 individual dividend payments. First, let's take a look at the overall portfolio. If you guys missed the video from earlier this week, as you can see up on top of the screen there, a significant pullback from the prior high up over 700,000, 631, 355. You can see here live, this is really just representing cryptocurrency trading as it is over the weekend here. Black background, there's no active trading going on. If we take a look at Friday's performance, you can see quite a lot of stocks in the green here, including VOO. This is a very large S&P 500 ETF. This is essentially a representation of the entire market. You can see on Friday it was up 1.83%. So very strong performance overall in the market. And you can see a lot of the other individual stocks I have in the portfolio are green as well. If we scroll down here, we can see one of the larger holdings in the portfolio, Boeing, up just under $222, $221.80. This is one of the largest, I think the largest holding right now in the portfolio. As you can see on the bottom there, 1,200 shares, $266.160. I'm really waiting to see what happens with the stimulus package that has been recently approved, or I think it's going to be signed on Tuesday if everything goes according to plan. See if this bounces up a bit. Maybe do some call contracts on that. And let's go down as well to Tesla. This is definitely a stock that's trended down quite a bit here over the last month to 3 months of trading. You can see here down 29.44% over the last 1 month of trading. Unfortunately, I've been a little bit impatient with my options trading. I've got into some risky contracts they have unfortunately executed. And as you can see on the bottom there, I'm currently holding 335 shares, market value just under 200,000, and total return negative 11.81%, negative 26,749. So definitely I'm looking to offload some of these shares. If it does trend up, I probably will just sell off. If the stock kind of stays where it's at, I'll probably do some call contracts to sell off the stock with options trading. And let's go all the way down to the bottom as well to check out the cryptocurrency on the portfolio. This is one of the best performing assets in the portfolio, actually, surprisingly enough. Litecoin, LTC. I have 50 coins of Litecoin. Most the coins were bought between $34 and $50. You can see here, if it loads, here we go. Quantity 50, average cost 48.18, 1.53% of the overall portfolio. And you can see that total return in the middle, 301.63%, 72.65.96. So this is by far one of the best performing assets in the portfolio. And you can see on the bottom here, most of these were bought between $34 and $55. Each of these was 10 coins that I bought. You can see here 10 coins at $34.13. This one down here as well, 10 coins at $55.58. So very good performance. And also I want to mention another stock on the portfolio, MARA, as you can see in the middle of the screen here. This is a company that essentially mines cryptocurrency from what I understand. And you can see here currently trading at 30.25%. But if we take a look at the 1 year perspective, you can see this stock is up an amazing 3,191%, 29.33. Unfortunately, I had only one share of the stock, bought essentially for pennies. I think I bought this for 23 cents if I look back in the portfolio. But currently up, again, 3,190%. So anything related to cryptocurrency is up quite a bit here. Unfortunately, I wish I would have had a few more shares in MARA, but let's go ahead and take a look at all the dividend payments on the portfolio. So let's go over to history and then into the dividend payments. So here's statements in history. Let's go ahead and do all of the dividend payments on the portfolio. Again, 18 dividend payments, a total dividend payment of $918.50. Gotta go ahead and jump in here. Taking a bit of time to load. I don't know if you guys have had that problem as well. If you guys have had that problem, let me know in the comment threads down below. Not quite sure what's going on with the application. It's all updated, but it's been loading very slowly over the last few months. Not quite sure what that's about. But again, if you have any ideas on that, let me know in the comment thread down below. Let's go ahead and go all the way down to the first dividend payment in February. Again, 18 dividend payments, 918.15 is the overall portfolio dividend payment for February. Let's start here with Verizon on the bottom here. VZ dividend 1.88. AT&T, this is one of the better performing dividend stocks in the portfolio. Let's take a look at this one here. You can also see a dividend reinvestment option now on Robinhood. I don't necessarily use this because there's no fees with trading, so I go ahead and just collect the cash, the dividend payment, and then invest accordingly. But if you guys want to put this on autopilot, if you enable this in the settings window for that dividend payment with AT&T, instead of giving a cash payment, it would simply buy the stock, whatever the market stock price would be at that point, for easy, kind of no hands off, I should say, investment on the portfolio. You can see here 750 shares, amount per share 52 cents, $3.90. If you take a look at AT&T, this is a very good dividend stock. Definitely has had some issues over the last year, definitely over the last few months of trading. I think it's currently being investigated by the SEC for illegally giving information to analysts to lower expectations in order so they can beat their profit estimates, which is kind of interesting. And it also had a very bad deal, Direct TV acquisition, bought the company for about $50 billion, just under $50 billion, I think $48.5 billion, and then now they're spinning it off into a separate company that's only going to be worth $16 billion. So not a very good set of circumstances here for AT&T. And if we take a look at over the last 1 year of trading, you can see it's down quite considerably here at 19.4%. Again, dropping back with the start of the coronavirus pandemic here. For the last 5 years of trading, not a lot of movement here, if anything trending down. But on the bottom here, you can see a very good dividend yield at this point, 7.022%. And being a telecommunications company, it's very unlikely that AT&T will drop its dividend. It did not drop its dividend through the coronavirus pandemic here. So safe dividend stock, but you're probably not going to get a lot of growth out of AT&T if you do invest in this particular stock. Let's go back to the dividend payments here. And again, let's keep scrolling up here. And then there's quite a few payments here that are not that substantial. This is just because these are some of the original holdings in the Robinhood portfolio. I've kind of decided to hang on to those, but they're really not contributing significantly to the portfolio. PTY dividend payment of 13 cents, PCM dividend payment of 16 cents. Here's Apple AAPL dividend, $3.8950. I was fortunate enough that on one of my options contracts, I had to buy a significant share of Apple. You can see here in the middle, I had at this point 1,900 shares, dividend per share 20.5 cents, so total dividend payment of $3.8950. So I had to buy into the stock because of an executed contract, but then I sold it off as well. Really only held this stock for 1 week, but received a very nice dividend payment of $3.8950, which is somewhat unusual for technology companies. A lot of the technology companies do not have dividends. And again, Apple doesn't have a substantial dividend, but because I had so many shares, very nice dividend payment for the month of February. Let's continue on here. MS Morgan Stanley, $3.50. STAG and O, both real estate investment trust. For STAG, 12 cents, and for O, $9.38. One of the pharmaceutical healthcare stocks in the portfolio, ABBV, AbbVie, $40.30. Procter & Gamble, PG, $4.74. Clorox CL, $3.52. ABT, Abbott Laboratories, $27. Prospect Capital, this is a business development company, $24. Let's take a look at this one. This is also original stock in the Robinhood portfolio back in 2016. If you take a look at Prospect Capital, very interesting stock. It's definitely been rebounding here over the last few weeks of trading. 1 week, if it does upload, again, it's been having some issues here uploading. Again, if you guys have any ideas what's going on here, let me know. Rebounding here, actually, it's only down 2.16% over the past 1 month of trading, up 9.04%, 3 months, up 32.6%. So over the last 3 months, it's definitely been rebounding. If we take a look at a longer term perspective, 5 years, you can see at one point getting up just above $9, getting briefly almost to $9.50 before having some significant pullbacks here back in 2017. And then obviously with the coronavirus pandemic here, rebounding quite nicely. But the whole issue with this stock is that it has a very large dividend payment, as you can see on the bottom here. Current dividend yield 10.063%. At one point, it was up closer to 15 to 20%. And I've been receiving a $24 dividend payment for the last few years. Have 400 shares, $28.96. So if you guys are into high dividend payments, business development companies are one route to take. They're quite risky, but they have very large dividend payments. And also, they have probably not the best tax structure as well, because a lot of these dividend payments, you need to pay your ordinary income tax bracket and not necessarily qualified dividend rate, a lower dividend rate when you do receive those dividends, which we'll talk about in another video. I do have a few videos posted on tax consequences of dividends, but essentially if you have a dividend in your portfolio, you don't want to be trading the stock around when that dividend payment will be given to you in the portfolio. Let's continue here to finish up the dividend payments for February. YYY 13 cents, GOF 73 cents, WAB Westinghouse 12 cents, BHK 7 cents, SPHD $23.24. This is one of my favorite ETFs in the portfolio. Has a little bit of higher fees than necessarily a great dividend ETF, but it pays out on the monthly basis, and the stock price is very low as well. So a lot of investors can buy a higher share of this, $41.02 versus a VOO, which is $300 plus. And again, this pays out monthly as well. So very good, nice to see dividend payments every month. Currently have 160 shares, 14.53%, or excuse me, cents per share. And finishing out, and no, that actually is the finish of the month of February. So again, 18 dividend payments, $918.50 for February. Again, a very good month as opposed to January. Take a look at that prior video, but a fraction of dividend payments that I received here in February. And I'm just going to scroll here very quickly through all of the dividend payments for February. So I just wanted to do an update on the portfolio, to let you guys know the dividend income that's coming into the portfolio. I'm trying to do one of these per month, an update each month on the number of dividend payments, as well as the total dividend that I receive, dividend payments that I receive per month. So again, if you guys are investing in dividends, let me know what you guys are doing with your particular portfolios. Are there better dividend stocks that own out there? If there's something I'm missing, please let me know in the comment threads down below, and I definitely appreciate that. Not to make the video too long, I'll kind of end it here. Again, if you guys are new to the channel, if you've checked out some of the videos, if you like the content on the channel, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. If there's a particular video you guys want seen posted on the channel, let me know down in the comment threads, and I'll do my best to get out a video for you guys.